Now, let me tell you what the show is about. The show is about people first. Yes, you. We are going to bring information to you regarding the nuances that's going on in technology. For all of you who are new to technology, don't worry, we got you too.
The number one question right here, I'm reading on your Facebook page. How can you use the internet to make money?
You know, the psychology behind that is really, really interesting. Because what we have found out is that most people want to know how to make money on the internet. They do understand that the money is there. They just do not understand how to access it. So part of the reason why we put on the Diva Development Show is because I saw this over and over and over again. It doesn't matter if you're 8 or 80, if you're black or white or anything in between, if you male or female, if you're straight or if you're homosexual, doesn't matter to me at all. Any aspect that you live, no matter what your background is, you can utilize and take advantage of the tech world. Because let's be realistic, tech involves everything you do. And if it doesn't involve it now, sweetie, believe me, in the near future, it definitely will. What we plan to do is show you all how to actually access the money on the internet. And we'll do that through various courses or trainings or through entertainment. And I'd rather be sitting over here looking at this. This here messes with my eyesight. Where is your coat? Where's your coat?
I know I had to wear one all the time.
But you know what? Tablets were actually on the show. Did you go? Oops. Wait a minute. Now look. He's supposed to be on the show. And he gonna listen to music. Angry Birds. He played Angry Birds on the show. You think you wonder, and then you gonna laugh. What would you do about that, huh? Is he over there playing? Is he playing Angry Birds?
No.
Did we just get through this?
No, I'm doing research.
He can't read. You can't read. Stop acting like you can.
I'm just doing a little research.
Is he over there?
Yeah.
See,
No,
see, I don't understand. I don't understand.
I was doing a little research, that's all.
What are you doing?
No, I'm just checking out the
What are you doing? But what are you checking? What are you checking? What are you checking? What are you checking? Angry Birds.
How did I get up there?
Angry Birds? You got 9 points. You ain't even good at it.
I just started playing.
Good for nothing. Nothing. I tell you. Angry Birds.
Well, I still got 3 birds left.
What is the problem?
I'm trying to have him keep his job. What? So they're playing. I'm
Keep
doing
his job?
Facebook. I'm checking. You know what I mean? Comments and stuff.
You checking
I'm doing my
comments.
thing. I'm on. No,
Is he lying?
He's looking at the models, whatever you were doing earlier.
Yeah,
See?
it was a model on your Facebook page, and she's just pretty. That's all.
We want to make sure that you know what's going on. Let others know. And all those that are tech savvy, we got something for you too.
Well, I initially got into software doing development for TJX, which is like their large Fortune 500 company. They had some issues with credit card piracy. Basically, people went to stores, drove around in their cars, stole about 400 million credit card numbers. And I essentially ended up writing the security software afterwards that helped kind of patch these security loopholes. And I did this at a very young age too. It's pretty big program.
Now we're going to go into the web and the web technologies. You'll learn a lot about what's going out there in the world of the web. Where do you see the web and its technology in the next 5 years? Where do you think that's going?
So, I mean, the web itself is going to grow so rapidly. You're going to see web apps, right? So all these desktop applications that you have to download, install, and so forth, it's all going to go away. Everything's going to be totally web-based. You're going to see the semantic web, which is with this HTML5 spec. It's like a new language for the web, basically. So when you search a person's name, you can actually embed invisible metadata into a website. In fact, my website actually is full of that. You can, if you view the source of it, you can actually see that I've tagged it with my name and then saying that this is my name, this is where I work, and all that is meant for machines to understand, not people. Machines read it. So any web crawler, any other technology crawling my website can actually pull this information out easier. And I think that's where it's going.
What I want to do is I want to bring the internet and technology to all of those out there in all communities, those that are underserved, those that are doing well, those that want to know about technologies of tomorrow. I want to know what's one of the most innovative software developments you ran across since you've been out there doing these people in these forums. I want to know. I like the brand. I really do.
Well, just off the top of my head, Microsoft actually, it's kind of funny because they're known for being this company that has been discouraging hackers for a long time. More than a decade. It's a constant battle with them. Recently, they came out with the Kinect, which is it's for gaming, built in with a bunch of sensors, a bunch of really fancy equipment that's affordable by consumers. Open source the software that allows you to write any application that utilizes this. So now you have people that are using Xbox Kinect in ways that it wasn't initially intended to be used for. So controlling things using just your hands, making interfaces where you can actually control a computer using just your hands and movement. It's a really advanced piece of technology that is now open to people.
I love data. I live this. I love the research that I do. I would like to bring my world to you. And while you're in there, teach you how you can utilize the information that I'm trying to impart to you to make some money.
And that's like the #1 question right here. I'm reading on your Facebook page. How can you use the internet to make money?
The psychology behind that is really, really interesting. Because what we have found out is that most people want to know how to make money on the internet. They do understand that the money is there. They just do not understand how to access it. So part of the reason why we put on the Diva Development Show is because I saw this over and over and over again.
So the reason why I'm here to see you today is to figure out how we can maximize the website to bring more traffic, to use up some of the real estate on there for advertising.
Well, you want to know something? I actually did get a chance to see your website. I really did. And I got to see that you had a lot of real estate that was not utilized, towards the size.
Big one.
I mean, it's not a problem.
Oh,
Anything that can be
that's something that's not
money.
good. There you go.
Engaging you is what is most important. You can put actual ads on your pages, okay? Because you got a lot of wonderful real estate that you can use to do display advertising. Check out one of the sites that I know about called buysellads.com.
Buysellads.com.
Then we're going to go into money. Money. How do you make money with the information that you're gaining from the show? You have to go to a website where you're going to submit your site for indexing. Okay? So when you're submitting them for indexing, one of the best places to go, you want to go to free submissions. There's a website called freesubmissionsdirectory.com, and it'll submit your website to the top 50 web search engines. You'll learn the differences between what's on the internet and what's out in the offline world. Okay, so we want you to know what those differences are so that you can make proper moves for the future. This is not that hard. Now, if he wants to get into DHTML, can he learn this? Does somebody like him learn this?
Well, I don't know the capabilities of thing over here, but there are resources available for almost anybody in the world.
Okay. That's a nice way to put it.
Many of those resources are entirely free, which is a kind of a nice thing in the high-tech industry. So Google will be your friend. So you can fire up Google, do a search, and you should be able to find the information that you need.
Nice. Free is always good.
And let me know about it. Tell me. These are going to be two-way conversations between me and you. That is what I'm trying to do. I want you to talk to me about the things you need.
Let's say I'm, God forbid, in a car accident and I'm in the hospital and they pull my computer card and boy, they can not only, now that it's all tech, you can see what drugs interact, what allergies, all in one, and I'm unconscious on the table. You just saved my life, or if you don't have it, you just killed me.
What you're frustrated about, let me know. Let me know. If there are issues out there, I've seen a lot of things go on in the digital world. A lot of things that's kind of shaky out there. We'll address those issues too.
One of the biggest problems with Flash in general is the security risk. If you work for a financial institution or any type of company that cares about security, Flash is essentially a security risk. because you are downloading an application over the website through a firewall running on your machine that has complete access to your machine to do things.
Also, I want you guys to take part in some of this good software that's going to help to ease your life a little bit. Some solutions for some of your issues that you may have out there.
So you have something that's supposed to be protecting your computer. Who breaks it down? Hackers. And that's because a vulnerability exists. If you didn't have hackers, you wouldn't have security.
Having jobs right now, they're saying America is out of work. A lot of people don't have jobs. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you where you can go throughout our episodes to get employment, to get the education you need, to get the proper employment to keep your families going. Put America back to work.
Companies are actually actively looking for developers, talent. There's a huge market. It's actually increasing right now, especially in this area, in the Boston area. It's really increasing a lot.
Okay, well then let me ask you this. And see, that means that there are jobs out there, right? 'Cause that's the whole point. That's the whole point of this show, is to create jobs, you know?
There's plenty of jobs. The hard part is finding talent, but there's plenty of jobs.
There's a big divide right now between those in technology and those that don't understand the world of the internet or its technologies. So all I wanted to do was bridge that gap and help you all out there to get back to work actually utilizing some of this information, or just create an income for yourself. Trust me, this stuff works. All you have to do is step in and do it. And the name of the line of clothing is
Live Individuals Clothing Company.
Live Individual and who.com for it.
It's liveindividuals.com. Very simple.
Liveindividuals.com. That's right. So all y'all know the name of y'all movie that y'all in, right? That's right.